So, this is a kid's jacket. Not real small, but it is a kid's jacket. And I found that this has been my best down jacket yet. I've actually got a full container in the vacuum. And I've already had one full container on this jacket. This is my second one that I'm emptying out now. And you can see this is some high quality down. Just by looking at it. It's really nice down. So I've been working at it to try and get it all out. The hood had a bunch in it. I still have 2 arms to go on this thing, and about 5 more pockets on the jacket, and then 2 full arms. When you're doing this, don't forget to get the stuff out of the arms. There's a lot of down in the arms on jackets. I don't know why, but the arms seem like they're a lot fuller than everything else. Just maybe they made it where they manufacture them. And the hoods, if you have a hood on a jacket, they tend to have a lot of down in them as well. And this, like I said, has been some of the best down I've taken so far. And this is an Eddie Bauer, and the contents states that it contains an amount of, let's see, it says insulation goose down. Note, this product contains an amount of feathers not exceeding that allowed by law, or allowable by law. I have no idea how much that is, but nonetheless, it is goose down. They are nice. I do run into a few feathers here and there, but not very many big feathers. Most of them are just down. Not that all of my collection has been that way. Part of the reason I'm stopping right now is because my vacuum was losing its suction, so I have to empty it out again, and I kind of want to show you that process. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to try to record some of that. Okay, so this is my process, my goofy little, I'm hanging a bag from the ceiling. This is a construction bag. Same type as the one I already have filled up here. 1 full bag already, well, pretty full. And I'm working on my second bag here, and I'm about, I don't know if you can see where my hand is, probably not. Well, here's my hand, and I'm about half a bag below that, not even quite. So let's open this up really quick. It does make it very hard because the foil sticks to the bags too well. And let me give you an idea of where we're at currently. I'm not sure how well. No, that's not going to work out any light. Let me try and tilt it up. You have to be very careful with these because once you start moving them, the down moves. I'm going to see if you guys can see that. There you go. But not a lot, but there's down in there. And we're going to try and do this next batch here. Not an easy process. I'll show you how much of this stuff comes flying out when I do it. So, my little vacuum, I have to take the cord and everything with me. How much time do we have left on the video? Oh, plenty of time, as long as the battery doesn't run out. So I generally try to pop it outside the bag, a little bit on this little vacuum that I have. This is a shop vac hang-up mini, in case somebody thinks what I'm using. And then I open it up inside here. And I'm not going to be able to show you how much down is in here, because as I open it, it's literally expanding outside of the package here. And if I don't aim it down, it all expands right over the top. Oh my gosh, that's a lot down. And I should have my mask on now. I usually put it on before empty, so I'm going to try and turn my head. Look at all that down. And if I drop either piece in there, I have to fish it out. And we don't want that. I'm really careful because, like I said, I didn't put my mask on. I put it on before, but I forgot this time. You don't want this stuff getting in your airway. Now, I have to unclog all the entryways here. And this stuff is very staticky, so it wants to attach itself to everything, including your body. I'm sure, as you can see here, the down does not want to fall off of this. So, I get as much as I can out of there, brush the rest off, and lose a little on the floor. Snowing! Sorry. Just had to vacuum myself off a little bit. I had a lot of down on me. And you can see it just wants to static cling to everything, you know. It's crazy how easy it clings to stuff. Gets in your hair. And so, just to show you what that last little pile there did. It's kind of hard to do, but I'm going to try and show you this. Once I move this, it wants to jump all over the place. As you can see now, that gave us that one full container. Got us up another, I guess, quarter of the bag. Usually 4 vacuumfuls will fill a bag up. That's what I think it took. Actually, I got more than 4 vacuums in the other bag because I was kind of compressing it down in it the last few seconds because I wanted to fill up the bag. So, the rest of this jacket, and maybe one more jacket, will probably fill up this bag. And I still have, oh, I don't know how many jackets here. Let's see. Let me set this down where I can do it by hand here. I still have 1 jacket, 2 jackets. This one's really thick. I don't know. It's an old Kmart jacket, I think. Kmart? Where did I see the name on it? I don't know. Anyways, that's a really thick, fluffy jacket. What were we on? That was 3. 4 jackets. 5 jackets. 6 jackets. 7. Oh, this is the Kmart one. Look at this. Kmart. 7 jackets. I have no idea what will be in here. It says waterfall down. Or waterfowl down. That was 7, right? Okay, 7 more jackets. And then this big comforter that I'm not sure I'm going to use yet. Since it was on a bed, I don't know how that will be. I may or may not get into this comforter here. If I need further, I'll use it. It smells clean. It's got like a downy smell to it, but just because it's on a bed, I don't know. A lot of these jackets, the nice thing is this is a waterproof material. So just because the outsides are nasty dirty, the feathers are usually really clean because they're waterproof material. So everything inside is clean. So when you ask yourself, what kind of recycled down am I going to get when I start cutting up jackets? Well, I showed you the last batch from the Land's End, which was a lot of this very white and fluffy, real lightweight down. Well, the batch I just sucked up, which had a little of that white stuff still in the bottom of the vacuum, was more like this. It was a brown down, very thick and heavy. Lots of big feathers in it like this. So you're going to get a variety of down. You know, you can see that's a huge feather in there. You're going to get a variety of down when you recycle it. You're not going to have a lot of choices. However, once you cut a jacket open, generally you can tell what it is going to be throughout the whole thing because they do kind of stay consistent once you get started in it. For example, I mentioned I had a Kmart jacket. Well, I'm going to show you a cut on the Kmart jacket here to show you the difference between that and the last one. I think I took a good video of the last one. And this is a pocket right here full of down. And it does reinflate pretty well. It's got a lot of loft to it, but it is a very heavy down. So I'll show you what it looks like. Another trick is to cut diagonal of the fabric. If you cut with the fabric, you get all these threads that get caught up in the down. I mentioned the threads get caught in the down. Well, here you can see this is a thread that was already inside from something else. Once it gets caught in a ball of down, you gotta either pick it out or just give up on it because it's not coming out with the vacuum cleaner. So those threads that are hanging inside here, that was not from this cut. It was from something up in here in the stitching. Once they're caught into it, it's impossible to try and get that out of the down. You basically either lose it or you pick it out. And for the most part, I do a little bit of picking and leave the rest of it go because it's just too much work. Okay, well, I did the unthinkable. I dropped the vacuum bottom half into the bottom right here. And now I gotta see if I can fish it out. I feel it. It is still full of down. Alright, so now I gotta go down on it before I pull it out. It's full of down right now. That's why it's so heavy. It sank to the bottom. Because it was just packed with down. That's the part of the problem is the vacuum cleaner can pack it down, but just being in an open bag could be a problem. I may have more than this bag can handle. Whoa, I think I may have put too much in one bag here. Alright, so that's it for this bag. It's pretty full, not to mention my arms. I'll take that off and run the vacuum and suck up the extra. But that's it for tonight, because I now have 2 full bags. In fact, my tape that's holding this whole thing up here was getting so heavy at the down, it actually came loose on one side, and I caught it as it was falling. When the bottom fell in there, this whole thing came loose. And I caught it as it was falling, and nothing fell out. So, it's our second bag of down. Just so you can get a reference of how big these bags are. I'm gonna shine the light right in your eyes. I hate when that happens. I'm gonna move this back, aim this at the bag a little bit, and I'm gonna stand next to the bag. I'm not that big of a person, but that's how big my bag of down is. I think I got more than enough down actually with these 2 bags. I don't know if I'll need a 3rd bag or not, but I still have about 5 or 6 jackets left, so we'll see. Alright. My down under quilt is about, let's see, I'm 5'6", and there's touching the ground, so that's my down under quilt from the back side. And there is my down under quilt from the front side, still unsewn on the one end. You see I have all these baffles that I have to fill with my netting in between. Use tool, and I have, this is my question, I have 1 bag of down, 2 bags of down. Do you think there's going to be enough to fill the underquilt? I think that'll be more than enough. So I think I'm going to stop collecting for now. I don't know what I'll do if I collect anymore. I'll hold on to the other jackets in case I do an overquilt. But how much do you guys think it's going to take, and how much do you think it'll weigh when it's all said and done? Alright, we're going to leave it there and get a fill process going somehow. Not tomorrow, and not Wednesday. Maybe Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure. I got to see what my schedule's like. But I don't want to start filling until I'm ready, because I got to stitch it shut as soon as I'm done.